Well, here's what we've been up to. So here's my first market garden bed, and it is not perfect, but I'm happy with it. So my son helped me dig this out. We put leaves down in the walkway. I'd love to have some wood chips, but this will do for now. I'm talking here. If you look up the market garden, the guy who created this style of gardening is J.M. Fortier. He does 30-inch rows with 18-inch spaces. Well, that's not what I did. I did all around the perimeter of the fence. I'm doing 3 feet wide because I can fit my wagon all the way around. And then I did the rows 24 inches wide, and I'm going to do all the paths 24 inches wide. Why, you ask? Because I'm short and I want to be able to reach all the way over the bed. 30 inches is a lot for me. And also I'm clumsy, so I really didn't want 18 inches right here. I thought 24 I'd be less likely to fall and break some. So right now, in this spot, this much, it's a little more than half of this bed, I have planted peas. Hang on, let me show you. My brother-in-law bought a big old bag of pea seeds and planted all he wanted and asked if I wanted some. So of course I said yes. So this is what I just planted. And I have not done anything to this except smooth it out a little bit and stick them in here. This has been sitting here covered. The chickens have been in here turning it and fertilizing it for a while. And so it's nice and fluffy, and I just stuck the peas in. And hopefully from year to year, I'll do a better job of adding layers of compost and all that. And maybe one day it'll look fancy, but probably not because I'm not fancy. Where's the geese? The other big thing I wanted to share today is I am officially a homesteader. I have my Premier 1 poultry netting. I'm keeping the dinosaurs out of the garden. So they're going to keep digging up the weeds and fertilizing this area. This is how much space that I have to make more rows right now. That's a lot of food. Y'all, I haven't messed with that bed in a long time. That's where I found the surprise radishes. And I have some carrots over there too, but I just let it go. I gave up on it. So let's see what's under there. Little tiny radishes. Well, that's anticlimactic. Ooh, what are you? Oh, kind of small. Ooh, look at this fella. Aren't you fancy? Not bad. Whoa. So the white ones have been doing better than the red ones. I don't really see any carrots. Anything that looks like a carrot. Oh! Look at this tiny baby carrot. You think that'll feed all of us? Okay, it's been a couple weeks since I did my first January tour, and I have not looked under here since then because I just haven't. So let's peek under here now. Remember, we don't talk about the weeds. So a little lettuce. The peas are, I don't even know, like 3 times as big as they were. Is this what giant noble spinach looks like? Because it sure looks like arugula. Let's taste it. It's arugula. Lots of arugula. Little baby dino kale. He's doing his best. More mustard greens. They're looking kind of pale. It's been a while since I gave them some rabbit pellet fertilizer, so that looks like that might be on tap. There's some little French breakfast radishes. Aren't they cute? Look at that, that's so cute. A bunch of little radishes. White icicle. Ooh. Look at him. I'm gonna put him back for now. You stay there. Kohlrabi does not want to bulb up for me. More mustards. These kohlrabi are a lot older. Look, they are starting to get kind of chunky. Maybe there's still hope as we go into spring before it gets too hot. The same with these cabbages. Look at that little doot. He's doing his best. Alright, I'll give y'all a snack. For those of y'all who think Rusty's just the sweetest, cutest little mule ever, I want you to see what he's been doing. My mulberry trees. Apparently, that's how far over the fence he can reach. And that's another reason that I was putting my rows inside that fence over there, 3 feet from the fence, because he tries to push it over and reach for snacks. Garlic looking gangbusters over here. Store-bought garlic looks good. Doesn't that look fun? We call this a stinging nettle, but this does not look like the stinging nettle that I see people using for tea or eating it and stuff. This joker will hurt you something fierce, and there's a few of them around the yard that you have to just dig them up and burn them. So I'm not touching this guy, but I don't know what his actual real name is. All right, again, it's been like 2 weeks. Let's look under here. Well, 2 of my constant companions. That fire ant bed has gotten bigger, and there's more stinkhorn mushrooms. They smell so bad. Okay, what do we got here? Little baby carrots, watermelon radish. Grow, little guy. These are my Shigoan turnips. What? Is that right? They're prickly. Is that normal? Lots more lettuce. The buns will be happy. Apex predator on the prowl. Rutabaga. More kohlrabi. Evidence of an intruder. Radicchio. Little baby cabbages. Mammoth arugula. Get that lettuce. Is that so after a week of starting seeds, apparently it's working. And now I have to actually figure out where I'm going to plant all this stuff. Some of this stuff might need to be up potted soon, and I'm feeling rather overwhelmed. I will say, let me see if I can come over here and show you. The last video I made, the Banks homestead, she mentioned that I should, instead of having 1 light, I need to have 2 lights, because look, you can see she's totally right. Look how everybody's leaning, trying to get to the light. So I'm going to make that change. I'm going to do that today, and hopefully these guys will straighten out and just keep growing. Okay, so I moved the lights. Now I have 2. And I also have space here now for another tray. And now these guys should be able to straighten up a little bit more. So yeah, that's what's going on this week. I thought I was through giving y'all updates for this week, but my son started on a second row for me today, and I just had to share how great it looks. Look. So far, I think I like that I made the paths 24 inches instead of 18. So hopefully I won't trip and fall. This is coming along nicely. Just got to get some more cardboard and leaves or straw or something in this pathway to keep down the weeds. It's time for you to go to bed. Tell everybody night night. Okay. Bye, y'all.